So do you think you can guess where I am? You know, from where I'm looking right now, I'm seeing gulls dive. The water is beautifully clear, comfortable cabana shade. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. I'm Charlie Levine, executive editor of Power and Motor Yacht, and today we are on the Regal 38 FXO. This is a 38-foot flybridge model, 2 staterooms, tons of living space, but something a little different, has outboard power. Triple 300 Yamahas, and we're here off the coast of Clearwater. We just cooked up a picnic and just using the boat in the way it was meant to be used. Cruising, enjoying the water, and there's some really cool features that made this a fun day, and we're gonna show them to you right now. So up here on the bow, as you can see, it's very comfortable. Great place to enjoy the ride of the boat. It's quiet, you can't hear the motors, just have the elements and the sun. This awesome sun pad that has a head support, cup holders, there's even a couple of speakers, there's a Lumar directional light up front, and of course all the ground tackle, windlass. It's a great, easy boat to anchor, which we learned this morning. So the other cool thing about this sun pad, if you don't feel like laying all the way down, these seats can also adjust for a typical settee kind of couch setup. It's really comfortable. Well, it's great too, this long bow rail that goes all the way to the stern. I mean, if you have kids or some older folks on the boat, a little more safety, a lot of good handholds. That's awesome. Another one here on the side of the house. So we're heading up to the bridge. As you can see, this is more than just a ladder. These are really nice, safe steps, easy to navigate. The flybridge is actually one of my favorite features of this boat. It's got a ton of entertaining space. As you can see, the views and the sight lines are just wide open. This is the prototype. This is the very first hull of this model they built. So these are gonna come with a standard bimini, so you will have shade, but I kinda like it. It's a beautiful day, so why not just open it up? And tons of seating. This is a feature I haven't really seen before. So this passenger seat actually folds down, and these padded seats live here too. So you can make this, I mean, you could really fully entertain here. And then when you wanna make it more of a passenger seat, you just lift it up like that. Moving over to the helm, as you can see, we have our controls, 22-inch Garmin screen. You can also get this with tandem screens. It's a great running boat. I was really impressed with how fast she came up on plane, and at wide open throttle, we were just north of 47 miles an hour, and that was with a full load of fuel, and we have quite a few passengers on board. The boat ran great. It just wanted to go. I mean, you could really cruise it anywhere in the high 20s to low 40s. So great visibility. You've got your Yamaha joystick controls. You've got your C-Star trim. It's simple, easy to run, easy to operate. It would be great for, you know, a cruising couple. This would be a perfect boat for that. And there's more seating behind us here. There's an L-shaped settee with storage underneath. Just a great, comfortable spot. I mean, I would love hanging out up here, whether you're tied at the dock, running. Definitely would prefer to run the boat up here, but it's nice too. There's a second helm down below, so we'll make sure to show that to you. But yeah, I think this is my favorite spot on the boat. So like I was saying, there's a lot of seating here. I mean, you could easily get 4 or 5 adults right here. There's a bracket under here for a table, and you can entertain. There's some insulated storage here, drink box, and of course more storage under these seats. And there's also a pull-out cold storage in here as well. So Regal Boats has been in business for more than 50 years, and they have a massive customer base, and they know how to build a good family boat. And you can really see it in the swim step, which sounds like something really simple, but the way they've extended the wings of the step here makes accessing the motor is very easy. It makes getting on the boat really easy. And then they've also put deck over the splash well, which covers up your cables. And you can actually, if you're at the marina and you want to bring your motors all the way up, you can still walk across this area, which is just a very nice, simple thing that a lot of people don't think about, but having that is huge. And wait till you see the storage over here. So there's two big lazarette hatches here for all your cleaning supplies. I mean, there's a 5-gallon bucket in there. This one's even bigger. So, I mean, again, they understand when you're on the boat, you need space, and there's no inch of wasted space on this boat. And I'm gonna open this up too. This whole thing lifts up hydraulically. So this switch over by the outdoor galley, this whole area will just lift up, and you'll see it's full access to the mechanical space, the Seakeeper, there's a Fisher Panda genset down there, all your wiring. It's a really nice and tidy, well laid out space, and there's still quite a bit of storage in there as well. Okay, so here in the cockpit, totally set up for entertaining. You've got a outdoor grill here, which we used just a little while ago to cook up some great tacos. There's a waste bin, again, refrigerator, your grill controls are here, and again, talking about access and safety, Regal gets it. So this is something that I just really stood out at me. You know, when you're going up to the bow, this is just on a hinge, so you can lift this up. And actually, if you notice, when you're getting aboard the boat, there's 3 different levels you can step on. So you've got your swim step down there, there's a mid-level, and then this high level. So if you're at a fixed dock and you need to get on board, you can step right there. And then if you're pulling up to a floating dock, you know, you have the lower steps. So again, it's just something really smart. And there's a drop-down TV up here, of course, because, you know, why not? So that pops down, and you can watch the game out here. And then this whole glass bulkhead falls down, and you can open up the whole boat to the salon. So it's like you have a whole different boat now. You're in an open vessel, wide open space, great for entertaining, cooking. I mean, there's a pedestal for a table. It's just, boats are meant to be used, you know, on the water, and that's what this is all about. So moving into the salon, we do have the air on. As I mentioned earlier, this boat does come standard with a genset, so we've got the AC going. It's a nice 75 degrees in here. But again, talk about easy entertaining. You've got a nice dinette table, a little sofa seat, storage. You've got a cooktop here. You've got your sink here. There's a more storage, microwave up here. So there's really everything you need, yet it's tucked away nicely. It's not going to jump out at you. It's there when you need it, and when you don't need it, it's out of sight, out of mind. Really fun boat to drive. So stepping up to the helm down below, it's pretty much the same setup as upstairs. You've got a comfortable adjustable seat. This slides back and forward electrically, which is great. It's footrest, and just look at this sight line. A massive windshield here. So you have great visibility, super, I don't know, it's just clear and easy, no obstructions at all. All your switches, everything you need is right here. I do like the way they've got the controls. You know, when you're running, you can just kind of, it's a very comfortable boat. You just kind of keep your one hand here. You can pretty much do everything you need to do. Obviously the joysticks here for those close quarter maneuvering, and we were actually using the autopilot with the joystick, so you can set it, and then every time you turn the knob, it's either a 1 degree turn or a 5-10 degree turn. So great boat, very easy to run, and just comfortable. The visibility is unbelievable. Another great thing, you know, this light, natural light coming in from the windshield. The way Regal designed this boat, there's sort of a big cutout here, so this lets light into the lower cabin. Again, lots of natural light, and you'll see there's a lot of windows down here too. So there's a master up forward, lots of storage under the bed, and it's got this unique split head plan that I'd never really seen before, and at first I was like, huh, but it actually really makes sense. So on the port side of the boat is the shower, and on the starboard side of the boat is your head, your toilet and sink. So what that does, I mean, if you don't shower on the boat a lot, then you don't have to clean it, as opposed to a wet head. And if someone is using the shower, you can still use the head. So again, just sort of a smart use of space and something a little different. And with the forward stateroom, look at this doorway. I mean, have you ever seen a door this wide on a 38-foot boat? It, again, just keeps everything nice and open, lets the AC flow through, not feeling claustrophobic. One cool thing Regal did is there's actually access on either side of the bed, so you don't have to jump on the bed and crawl over. There's some outlets to charge up your devices. There's a TV. There's a hatch up here. Again, more hull side windows. Lots of storage space. There's drawers below the bed, a hanging locker. It's real comfortable. It feels like a bigger boat, I think, because of the openness. So the midship cabin is a full beam stateroom with 2 berths that you can slide together to create a king size bed, a proper king, or you could keep them separate. It's a very, very wide space. And again, the use of the natural light through the hull side windows, because, you know, it doesn't have a ton of headroom. It's got plenty to get in and out comfortably, but those windows just make the space feel inviting and, you know, not claustrophobic at all. And again, there's full entertainment system down there. Very, very comfortable. So there you have it. This is the 38 FXO from Regal Boats. It's a 38-foot flybridge model boat, triple outboards. We're out here in the Gulf of Mexico, having a great time on the boat, cooking, spending some time on the hook, just enjoying this weather. To read more about this boat, pick up an upcoming copy of Power Motoryacht magazine. Make sure to check us out online at pmymag.com or Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff. Take care. We'll see you on the water.